Presented by ICICI Bank Car Loans. Go Green, an ICICI Bank initiative. Associate sponsor, Bhansali Engineering Polymers Ltd, touching every part of your daily life. And Jim Beam Music Series. Official tabulators, Ernst & Young. Overdrive.
All right, markets looking a little bit in the red, but you must remember that we are looking at very, very narrow ranges. The high, the market went to what, 6,035, 6,040?
Yeah.
Not even, I guess, just kissed 6,040, and now at 5,995. So we're not looking at very, very big ranges. For the moment, 6,000 is held, and there is a bit of red on the mid cap as well. Advanced declines are now within shaking hand distance. Let's pull that graph out for you. So you've seen a bit of declines in the advances and advancing of the declines. So it's now even Steven, but you know, you're working with very, very narrow volumes, so we shouldn't run away with anything. It's just that the market is refusing to make up its mind and looking for direction, so it's just as well we concentrate on micros, which is what we're doing. We've got the first mid-cap management for the show. That's Mandhana Industries we are speaking about, and joining us now is Manish Mandhana, who is the joint managing director of the company. Manish, well, headline grabbing news that you all have is this tie-up with the Salman Khan Foundation, but commercially what does it do for you? I mean, what are you putting in by way of money and investment? What do you expect to harvest?
Basically, it's been a fantastic news for us for the ending of the year. We've been at it for the last 3 months trying to do this. As a company, we were trying to foray into retail, and obviously if you have to launch yourself in retail, you need to make a little bit of noise in the crowded space. Also, as a company, our CSR initiatives are very strong, and we always believe in the philosophy. We thought of this concept of tying up with Being Human. Being Human is a brand promoted by Salman Khan, who's not only a national but international icon. We thought that it would be a fantastic way to get into the retail space with a brand ambassador like Salman Khan.
That is done. I mean, that we already know. I'm wanting to know what will it do to the P&L, which is what our viewers will want to know.
Initially, we're planning to invest in about 10 to 12 flagship stores across the country. Gradually, as the brand gets more visibility, we'll go into the franchisee model, and the plan is to have at least 300 to 400 franchisee outlets in a span of next 3 years, purely with the pull of the star and the cause which is behind the brand.
So you have to put in marketing expenses.
Absolutely. We are investing initially about 50 to 60 crores to roll out the flagship stores. Later on, we are purely going to focus on franchisee and MBO concept because that will generate more sales, and we have to reach out to people across the nation.
Well, you know, your plan to roll out in the retail market was somewhere in the middle of next year. Does that hold? And also, how do you see this entire revenue pie shifting towards retail? What are the expectations from
Well, initially in 2012, when things are getting set up, we'll be doing a top line of around 25 to 30 crores, and gradually by 2013, when we have everything going in full-fledged way, I think we can easily look at a target of 100 crores.
How much do you have to pay Being Human?
The fee has been structured in a span of 9 years and 3 months, and it's a gradual progression of fees as the business.
Is it a revenue sharing?
No, not at all. It is a small percentage of the sales that will go into the Being Human Foundation, which will be used for betterment of the society.
Okay, tell us something about your main manufacturing and sales activities. How is the international market doing? How is the domestic market doing? What kind of revenue growth and margins do you think you will notch up this year?
This year we are looking at a top line of 800 crores with a bottom line of about 70 crores. We have been gradually growing at a CAGR of 38% in the last 4 or 5 years. We wish to continue the same growth path. Apart from that, we are a multi-dimensional textile company. We are a vertically integrated company. We have been growing ourselves backward and forward. We have a lot of new projects coming up in the middle of next year. We had our IPO 6 months ago, and the objects of the issue was to expand our capacities in weaving and garment manufacturing.
So anything coming in the second half? Any expansions are ticking in?
Well, for the moment we have 2 garment factories coming up, one in Tarapur and one in Baramati. Apart from that, we have additional expansion happening in our weaving capacities, and on top of that we are also entering the retail segment.
I'm asking you because, you know, if we have your first half numbers with you, your profits are coming to about 29 crores.
Exactly.
So you're speaking about 70. Your second half should be very strong.
Yeah, in textile business, typically the second half is the main area where you do a lot of business. Basically, the second half is also summer season, and Indian goods are very popular during the summer. So our exports also rise significantly during this period.
So you're also looking at inorganic growth. I believe you're eyeing acquisition of about 100 crore rupees. What segment and how, by when do you expect to close a deal?
Since we are vertically integrated and spinning is the only area which we are not present in currently, we thought that it would be really nice to enter spinning so that we can become completely dependent, and we were looking at an acquisition in spinning area, but as of now nothing concrete has materialized. We were in talks with a few groups earlier, but things haven't really worked out as of now. But we're still on a lookout.
How will FY12 look for you? Do you have any advance orders as to how the international markets will? Because really summer for you will be FY12 fiscal year.
No, the first quarter of, I would say the last quarter of the financial year.
So you mean you will start getting the orders in the Jan-March quarter, although it will be...
Yeah, that will be for next year, obviously.
Okay, and what is the visibility of orders?
Well, as of now we are already having about, we are already sold out till about July next year.
Okay.
So
you think you will be able to maintain this kind of 20% run rate even in FY12?
I think even more probably, because textile right now even though the cotton prices have gone up, we have been able to pass on that price, and if you see our realizations per meter in fabric or per piece in garment, it has increased from the last to the tune of 25-30%. So we've been able to pass on that, and we've still been able to maintain the healthy margins.
Alright, thanks a lot for joining us, Manish. That was Manish Mandhana of Mandhana Industries that has just signed a agreement with Being Human.